Michaela Vernava, Andre Kachatourian in the Nesson studios ahead of UFC 205, going to go down in the Big Apple. Nesson.com will be on site, including Andre. Want to go into a little preview. Andre, Conor McGregor getting back in the octagon. This time he's returning to the lightweight division to face Eddie Alvarez for the belt. How do you think it's going to go down?
Well, Michaela, how do you beat Conor McGregor? You got to get him to the mat. We saw every time Nate Diaz would try to put McGregor to the mat, he would quickly try to get up. And guess what? Eddie Alvarez is really good at takedowns. He did that against Dos Anjos. He did that against Pettis. In fact, in the last 3 fights, he has 10 takedowns. I see Alvarez going to try to put McGregor to the floor and try to beat him there. And McGregor, he really tired out against Diaz in that fight early on. So if he doesn't get a knockout early, I think Alvarez might upset McGregor in this one in the 4th round or in the 5th round with a submission.
Well, we'll see what the Notorious can pull out of his sleeve and maybe make UFC history with 2 belts in 2 different divisions. But also another title bout on the card is the fight for the women's strawweight title between current champion Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Karolina Kowalkiewicz. What do you think we'll see there?
Well, this is going to be a bloodbath. That's usually what happens when the Jędrzejczyk goes inside the octagon. In fact, these 2 fighters fought before when they were both amateurs, and Jędrzejczyk won that one too. Kowalkiewicz, her last 5 fights, they've gone to distance, and I don't think a belt is going to change hands unless there's a knockout in this one. So I'm going to take Jędrzejczyk in this one, and she's one of the best strikers in the sport right now, so it's an easy one.
Lots to look forward to. And as for the other fights in the card, which one do you think will be the best to watch?
Well, the main card's clearly stacked, but one fight I'm looking for in the preliminary card actually is the fight featuring Khabib Nurmagomedov. He's a Russian fighter. He's 23-0. He was very upset when McGregor got the fight against Eddie Alvarez for the lightweight title belt. And you would be too. Imagine you're 23-0 in something, and Dana White comes and says, no, you can't fight. And he's going to give it to McGregor. He was very upset, and he has a lot to prove. He's going to try to win this fight. Maybe he'll get a shot in the near future.
Always good to see a fighter with a chip on their shoulder, so should be a good one. Like I said, Nesson.com will be on scene with all your UFC coverage in New York City, so make sure to keep it locked on Nesson.com.